Hello and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I am going to talk to Alyn, who Alyn told me, elf model, told me to speak to. So get up, sir.
You must be Lady Shear's friend. She speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. But let's see this codex.
What are you implying? No, can you interpret this, sir, man with the fabulous beard?
The fabled Codex of Destiny. When the Fate Weavers formed their order, our High King gave his own wisdom to assist them. To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift, but why did it reveal itself to you?
Because I'm the awesome fate master? Because I have no fate. Don't be afraid, onion sleeves.
Nonsense. All children of dust have a story that is written before you see your first dawn. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom.
You're too much. You gonna help me?
I'm afraid I cannot. This simply cannot be the true Codex of Destiny. It must be nothing more than a very impressive forgery. It speaks of impossible things. Changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be treason. I would thank you to take your codex away from here. I will have no part in these lies.
Peace out, buddy. You're an ass. Just like the... see, every time I've come across a Fey dude, I've been like, dick, please. Court of Summer.
All of us in the Western Feylands are subjects of High King Tatarian. Our presence maintains the natural balance, bringing the green of spring at winter's end.
That's great. Tell me about the Fey. Are they all assholes like yourself?
We are the story that is told in every age, with different words, but the same meanings. We are the blazing summer and the brooding winter, forever following one another. We are, as we have always been and shall ever be, no more and no less.
That was a nice rhyme. Tell me about Gadflow. Do you want to follow him? And stop following
He is an offense to our people. He
Oh.
upsets the natural order, and his war breaks the cycle. I will speak no more of him.
Yeah. I hear you. Tell me about yourself.
As antiquarian, I'm keenly aware of the lesser ballads in Fey telling, and do my best to ensure that they're not lost in the wide river of time. I'm keeper of the Echo Stone here in the House of Ballads. It has only come to us recently, but I find its purpose most fascinating.
Antiquarian and keeper of the Echo Stone. I'm gonna ask about the Echo Stone. Tell me about that antiquarian.
It is a new relic crafted by several of our most attuned Fey mages. Usually the notion of new repels me, but in this case, I can't help but feel a spark of curiosity. The Echo Stone can be used like a lore stone to experience past narratives, stories that have long since left the lips of their tellers. However, one can only use the Echo Stone if he has the right matching cairn, a magical key devised by Alyn the White himself.
Alyn the White, like Gandalf? Thanks for telling me that, because I'm sure I'll be back with one of those. Nothing in this game is told to me unless it's meaningful. Alyn the White? Tell me about Shadowfax.
The role of the storyteller is the most important to the Fae in the Court of Summer. He watches the telling as it unfolds. His gaze is not on one ballad, but all of them.
Cool, cool. Tell me about your king.
His wisdom is above us all, even the lords and ladies of the House of Ballads. The High King guides us in all the grand telling of the Fae.
Okay, House of Ballads.
For you, tales are naught but a reminder of your inevitable decline. But for the Fae, Our tales are eternal reminders of our truest selves. Here we celebrate the very heart of our kind. The greatest of our tales, reborn and relived.
Yeah, that's nice. The telling.
Every creature has its story. The wake it leaves behind in its travel, that is a telling. It is a narrative of defeats and victories that give every life meaning. Our Fae telling goes on from creation deep into the hidden end. Until then, we celebrate the small songs, the ones that celebrate the spring in which we find ourselves.
Nice for you. Bye, Dick.
Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Are you leaving, underwear model? Did I not?
spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic.
Yes. What do we do now?
First of all, we ignore this fool. Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself.
Cool. How am I supposed to meet him?
It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone.
Yeah, why alone? Yeah.
Niralim is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me. Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalentov at Cair Niralim. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see.
It's a tree! Niralim?
Niralim is the oldest living mortal. He remembers the time before even the Fae called these lands home. You should see how they cherish him. He rarely grants an audience to visitors. His tenders say he knows the future as well as the past. It makes him very particular about what he says.
Well, he won't know shit about me. Codex of Fate?
That codex isn't just a complicated law stone. It seems to tell a tale most Fae don't want to hear. And created by High King Tatarian himself, no less. Interesting.
Tell me about that fool that you led me to.
That old coward. He may have lived 100 heroic lives, but he's lost the moment he faces something truly new. Pathetic.
Pathetic indeed. Alright, thanks for talking to me, Alyn.
Good luck with Niralim.
Thanks.
Anything he says about me.
I won't, unless he tells me you're an underwear model, in which case I already know that. I am going to not do that right now. I'm going back to doing some Babby quests. Alright, which one? Family's farm. Alright. I don't want to do that one yet. She's been waiting. Yeah, I think I might do that homecoming one. I found brother. According to a contract. Alright, homecoming it is. Alright. So let's look at the map. The map. Here we go. Time to go to Dining Hill. Is this person just like in the inn?
Half the village sick with this damn plague.
I thought I cured that shit. Oh no, I didn't cure it. Whatever. Hey, Camden.
Brave soul coming to Didenhill. This little village is faring pretty badly, and I would know. I was in the war.
Why don't you go home to your
In
wife?
your best interest to fill your pack and depart as soon as you're able. The blood plague works fast, very fast.
Your wife? Tell me about the blood plague. Is that it on your face?
It's pretty nasty, and I've seen my fair share of infections and ailments. We had plenty of them in the trenches and on the walls of Melson Shear.
Tell me about yourself. Why didn't you go home? Your wife? Looking? She's waiting for you.
You don't want to know about me. Besides, that name hardly means anything to me now. I came back different, a shadow of the boy from Gorhart.
You gonna leave your wife? You a dick. Crystal War? What happened to your face?
I'd rather not talk about it if that's okay with you. I think about the war enough as it is, and I doubt these wolves will ever let me forget it.
Plus, they didn't write me any dialogue about it, so I really don't know.
It was once an old Alpha outpost, nothing extraordinary, and it became the last line of defense, where we held back the Tuatha through long nights of fire. Nelson Shear is where I lost this hand, where I knew I'd never come home the same man that I left.
You don't have a hand? That's a feat with these character models, but you do have that lovely bandage. Go home to your wife or give me something to fake your death, please.
You met Gisela? Hell, I sent that death notice. She should know that I'm dead. She cannot know that I survived. Call me a coward. Call me whatever you wish. I am not the same man she wed so long ago. I am broken. I cannot subject her to the nightmares, the wounds, the restlessness. I will spare her that torment.
You still have both your hands. I'm gonna use this persuasion that I've sunk so many points into. She's waited long enough, man. She will love you and your stump that I don't see and your bandaged face. Come with me if you want to live.
I don't know. I've endured much, but perhaps she has endured even more. A silent vigil has no doubt been as trying as my time on the battlefield. You're right. This reunion is one we both deserve. We have earned our happiness. How could I have ever considered anything else? Thank you, truly. Thank you.
You're welcome, but that was a change of heart. Why do I need to know about your death note? How did you forge it? Can you teach me to forge as well as you do?
I paid a scholar to fashion a false death notice. The kind the army uses to inform the next of kin that a soldier has fallen in the line of duty. A courier left with it several days ago. All my hope for Gisela's future went with it.
That's great. Bye, go home. Return to Gisela. Okay. Oi? Sounded like a babby seal. Alright, Gisela, your husband's in Didenhill. Just like you thought. I don't know why I just hit escape there. I meant to hit map. Hey, 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 hey! No. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Didenhill. I mean, Goreheart. Yes! Take me there. I have a message for a widow who's not a widow. Where you at, girl?
Welcome to Goreheart.
Thank you! Hey, Gisela! I just totally passed you. I'm sorry, Gisela.
It is you. I never dared hope that this day would come. Once you start to believe in the fantasy, the reality becomes too unbearable to return to. Camden has returned to me, and you have made it so. You have done the impossible, and for that, I owe you more than this meager reward. I can see a future now, where before there was only the harsh cold of a long winter. Now there is the warmth of spring. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're both crazy. See ya.
Farewell.
Bye. You gonna leave? Nope. Nope, you're just gonna stand there and pray. Alright, I'm gonna plop another quest on. I guess I'll just do one of these. This seems like, yeah, let's do that. I don't know, I feel like part of me feels like I shouldn't do Castle Yulvin stuff until I go there in the plot. Yeah, let's not. I'll do that one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Map. Map me! Alright, where's my dot? Here. Alright. Aw. Alright, where's the closest spot? Yes. Let's ride!